part 3. By now, your dream, your vision is starting to take place. You're doing this because you're ready to start living life. You want a preferred future. You demand change. And it takes courage to act on that. So I thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to work on your vision. It is going to help you so much. So let's move on to the next step. You have started your list. You should have things in your things you want column, things you need column, and things that you could do without. We're going to narrow those down and focus on 2 things from each of those columns. I want you to pick the top 2 most important things from the things you want, the things you need, and the things that you could do without. What are those? The next step is to attach a dollar amount to these things. What will it take to accomplish these goals? Is it gymnastics classes for your daughter? To pay off the Amex? Send your son to an out-of-state college? What will your dreams cost? There is a price to pay for every single thing in life. Whether it's lost sleep to raise a child, time invested in learning a new hobby, or actual dollars and cents in exchange for a tangible item. What do you want and what will it cost? Map it out. Write it down next to those 6 goals. If you want to have your Jamboree for free every month because of your commissions, you can do that. Figure out how many sheets that is a month and how much commission you will need to cover that cost. Say you want a new mani every week. That means probably a buy 3 get 1 free. So $45 per month to purchase that. Each sheet we sell, we earn $4.50 in commission. So we'd need to sell about 10 sheets or 3 buy 3 get 1 frees and 1 additional sheet. Therefore, reaching that amount of sales each month will help you accomplish that goal. You will have fulfilled that vision. Stop here before going on and figure out how much you need to continue on with your goals. So I want you to pause right now. Okay, so hopefully you've paused and now you're joining me again. You have your top 2 in each category, right? Okay, so if you have big goals in tens or hundreds or thousands of dollars range, write the dollar amount needed. The Jamboree fulfillment will most often be found in a rank rather than retail sales. So you're going to look at what you need and then look at this image. It's kind of blurry. I can put another one up on the team page, but if you need, $1,000 a month, you look in that column and see the average premier consultant makes $1,000 a month. It depends on your team size and it depends on a lot of different factors, but it is something that you can reach for. So now that you have your top 2, I'm going to challenge you to go even further. I want you to pick 1 from each category. That could be a guilt-free Starbucks, which is the want, private school for your kids, that's a need, getting out of debt with that school loan, do without. It's going to look different for everyone. Make these choices and circle them. These should be things that move in your heart. Things that when you imagine them come into reality, put a lump in your throat and a burning in your belly. Feel them. Embrace what you imagine it would feel like to have achieved that. You would feel amazing. So now that you have your vision, you're ready to make it happen. So now is the time we talk a little bit more about how to accomplish that vision. You know that sales equal commission and commissions equal income for you. For a lot of monetary visions, retail sales are plenty enough to accomplish those things through to fruition. But what you may not know, especially if you're new, is that personal sales are a tiny part of the big picture of financial possibility. This is an image, as I mentioned before, that holds pretty true to the average pay at each rink. Every team is different and every structure is different. So remember, these are averages. I know I said that before, but remember, these are averages. Take a look at these average monthly incomes and tell me which one you would need in order to accomplish your vision. So I want you to take a look at this and process it. Comment here with any questions that you have. I can tell you that at a senior team manager, I am making the average that it says there. Sometimes it's a little bit more, sometimes it's a little bit less, but it's always right around 2,000. I do have a large team. There are many, many, many of you, a little over 400 now. So I want you to know that these averages are true, but it still depends on your team size. So look at this, process this, ask any questions that you have in this thread, and stay tuned for video 4.